When I bought my van, it came with crew seats in the back, and those crew seats were fitted using these seat rails. Now, I thought they were bolted down originally, but as it turned out, they were glued with what we think is either sikaflex or tiger seal, possibly a two-part bond. Having tried multiple methods of getting these off, from sawing to cutting with a knife, using a multi-tool with a scraper attachment, what actually we found worked best was applying heat and using a lever. When I initially tried to use a lever, the amount of force that was required, I dented the floor in my van. So I spoke to my dad, and he thought that probably heat was the way to go. So here we are using actually a weed burner, and later on we start using a heat gun. And although it looks like I'm standing doing nothing and watching my dad do all the work, that's actually my full weight on the lever to try and give a bit of height to the rail so that we can get the heat underneath it. So I've cut some sections of the video and I've sped other parts up because all in all it took us 20 minutes to take this rail out. We get the last rail a bit quicker than that once we knew what we were doing, but you can see here my dad's using the multi-tool with the scraper attachment to try and cut away some of the bond to give us a bit more room to lever this section up. Here we're putting blocks of wood under the pry bar. This is to give it more height and so more leverage when I put pressure on it. We used old scaffold boards and always made sure that they were across at least two of the ribs in the van, so that the more ribs that are taking the pressure, the less likely you are to dent your van. You can see here now my dad's using the heat gun as well as the weed burner, and I'm putting more wood underneath that pry bar to give us a bit more height again, and as I said before, more leverage. Once we got the top corner of the rail freed off, you'll see him again putting more height under that pry bar, a bit more leverage, and the reason I'm doing that is so that we can get the jack under it. Now it's a low profile Halford hydraulic car jack. So now it's just a case of keeping that heat on, keeping it applied, and I'm gradually jacking up the back of the rail. Wait to hear the seal break, jack it up again, wait until the seal breaks, and then jacking it up again. Continued with that process until the whole rail was free.